everybody out there. CIA, what's up? Moderators, hopefully you guys are in the house. I'm sure you guys already know who I have here with me, none other than Alpha Male Strategies. Guys, check the description. We have some rules because you know when this man is in the house, chat rooms go crazy. Moderators, you're gonna have your hands full. Slow mode is on in the chat room. Means you can only type in one message every 30 seconds. So ain't no spam in the chat. If you got a question or a comment you want read, you want to hit that super chat button or the extreme chat. All links are in the description. We're gonna respect the panel and we're gonna have a good time, guys. We're gonna have a good time and we're gonna chop up level one game. But to the two or three people who don't know who you are, please go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody and tell them who you are and what you do.
I am Alpha Male Strategies, and I'm a dating coach on YouTube.
There you go.
That's making videos on Patreon now, so you can find me on Patreon too.
Cool.
Same name, Alpha Male Strategies.
Alpha Male Strategies. So when you came onto the manosphere, man, you brought a sensibility that I hadn't heard, a different take. It was just simple, simple and point blank. Fuck these hoes to sleep. By the way, if you're used to my normal PG kind of content, this stream is not monetized and it is not family friendly. We're gonna get into it because there's some stuff that you guys out there need to understand about this whole image thing and this whole game thing that this man can help you. This man can help you with, and I can help you with. Let's talk about in particular. You come from the standpoint, and correct me if I'm wrong. You come at the game from a standpoint of status. Tell them what that means. High value. Tell them what that means.
Well, this is the thing, guys. All women are searching for that top 20% of guys. Some say 10, I say 20. All right. What I'm trying to do is I want you guys to put yourself in that top 20%. I'm not about selling guys no dream about, hey, here go this book. Here go this magical book, and you don't got to improve yourself. You ain't got to dress better. You ain't got to hit the gym. You can stay 300 pounds. You can stay working at Popeye's Chicken, and you can stay dressing like a fucking basketball player, and you're going to go out and pull the baddest chicks. Right. That's a bunch of bullshit. I'm here to tell you it's fucking bullshit. Now, the way y'all see my man right here, Kevin, dressed right now, if he to pull up on the dime, she'll hand him the panties. She'll take them off and just give them to him, put it in his top pocket right there. And that's what it takes. Now, I know I look like shit right now, but I'm grinding. But, you know, what I'm saying, when I step out, this is what I'm looking like. You feel me? And so I want you guys to know, I want you guys to think about something for a second. Look at Kevin right now. And I want y'all just to look at Kevin. Now, y'all are men. Now, if he walked in, let's say a lounge or a bar right now, look how smooth and neat, look at how his hair dressed and this, that, and the other. You mean to tell me you don't think women gonna start throwing choosing signs at him? I want you guys to think about this now. Now, if they gonna probably come up to him, no. But what they gonna do is they gonna be sweating him fucking hard as hell all night across the floor. He gonna be getting eyes all night. And he gonna have a pick of the litter. You know what Kevin hardest problem about going out to a club looking like this right here is hating ass niggas.
Right.
Because hating ass niggas gonna see this and they gonna start trying to, look hating ass shit niggas do. And so what I'm letting you guys know is that when you look like Kevin, if you go out somewhere, this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. If Kevin was to get up, go looking like this right here, go somewhere, get something to eat, say it's 8 o'clock with his man at a bar or something, girls gonna be checking for him. And let's say he left that bar or lounge and then he went to a high-end club or a nice spot or a rooftop spot or something like that, women gonna be checking for him. All right. For one, it ain't just the clothes. If you notice, he's in shape. You know what I'm saying? I am not saying he looked like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. I am saying that he's not fucking 400 pounds. All right? All you got to do, you ain't got to look like you're going to win Mr. Olympia. All you got to do is be in relatively decent shape and dress nice and carry yourself like a fucking man, and women will be choosing. All day, every day. All right? So when I say status, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Kevin right now is looking like one of the top 20% of guys. He looks like he's successful. He looks like he has a good job. He looks like he take care of himself. All right?
Now, guys, what you heard what he's basically been telling you the entire time. If you've been on my channel, you heard me talk about fit over fashion. This looks good because it fits. It is simple, it is easy to do, and I actually went out and bought this suit especially for this stream because I know I was going to get a lot of cats on here saying, "Yeah, that's cool, but I'm broke. I'm a college student. I'm just getting started. I ain't got that kind of money." This suit costs $130.
Mm.
$130, man. This is a Calvin Klein suit I got from K&G Men's Factory. The jacket was $99. The pants are $24.99.
Mm.
So for less than the price of half a pair of Jordans, you can look the part. Now,
Right.
one of the things I saw when you were out on O'Shea's channel doing the interview with him is there were cats in the stream talking about, yeah, man, that's cool, but all that old hoity-toity uppity shit really ain't working. You know, these chicks are checking for dudes who are dressed street. What do you have to say about that?
Well, guys, that's all in y'all minds. And let me tell y'all guys something about this right here. Let's analyze this situation right here. Do y'all want these chicks? Who the hell want chicks that want gang bangers? Like, let them go to the prison yards and pick their boyfriends out. Like, we want high quality women, guys. I deal with teachers, lawyers, and policemen and shit like that. That's who I date. I don't date women who want to deal with guys who dodging bullets and shit like that. It is women that's like that. I don't want them. Let them go to the fucking projects and pick them a dude out selling dope on the corner. All right? I like good quality women. Go to high-end spots, like nice rooftops. I don't know where you at, but in New York, we got a lot of nice rooftops that are quality, that carry quality women that wouldn't be caught dead with a dude that wear tennis shoes out in public at a public function like a lounge or something. All right. So yeah, it is women that's looking for dope boys and shit like that. They can have them. All right. You want women that got a half a goddamn brain. All right. So you could go to spots that carry high quality women that are looking for men that are dressed like Kevin are dressed, not fucking guys that wear Jordans at 40 years old at a fucking nightclub.
So let me ask you something. On your channel, you are big for telling guys, number one, if you want to get on your grind, get on your purpose, and do the self-improvement. You can't do, in order to get everything you want out of the game, you got to start with this. How important is image? Let me define image for everybody who's listening. Image is not just the clothes you wear, guys.
Right.
Image is 4 parts. It's your appearance. That's one part of it. The second part is B, your behavior. Third part is C, your communication. Fourth part is D, your digital presence. How important is getting your image together and as it relates to your purpose? How did that help you and how important is it?
First of all, that first part, what you said right there, guys, I'm going to tell you something right now. When you dress like this here, your swag instantly changes. You feel like, right now I just got a t-shirt on, I feel like whatever. But right now, if you throw me a nice, my whole demeanor and how I feel and how I walk and talk changes. It gives me an extra swag, an extra boost. So just taking care of your appearance gives you that certain swag naturally without you even trying. Like when I go get my fucking haircut Friday, as soon as I leave the barbershop, I feel like a different man because I don't feel like Wolfman no more. You know, I got trimmed up and nice. It's like therapeutic. It gives you like that little boost. So guys, just understand, just taking care of yourself and prioritizing your appearance is going to put everything else in place. Trust me. So a lot of the stuff, what you try to work on internal, just the way if you improve yourself, the internal will come from the self-improvement. Just from how you feel better about yourself, it gives you that confidence and swagger. All right. I don't want you guys just laying in bed and saying, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna have swagger. That shit ain't happening. But when you put actions to words and get to moving and improve yourself, the swagger will come. All right. So I'm gonna tell you right now, when you carry yourself different and you dress different, you gonna act different. Point blank, period. And when you look like shit, you gonna act like shit. What Deion Sanders had a popular phrase back in the day. He said, "You look good, you feel good, you play good."
There you go.
Some shit like that, and it's very true. All right. So if you look good, you feel good, you play good. Well, he was talking about football, but you can use it as in gaming with women, as in, attracting women. And they can feel that. They can feel that. You walk with your head up, you walk with your shoulders back, you feel better about yourself.
Well, and I try to keep it simple for guys. On my channel, I talk about being CIA. Guys are CIA, confident, intelligent, assertive. There is no downside for men being confident, intelligent, and assertive. And one of the biggest things about confidence is you can't fake it. You talk about getting on your purpose, and confidence comes from having, confidence comes from having like your swag, your true confidence comes from having swag. So when the guys are CIA, confident, intelligent, and assertive, and then the 4 pillars of manhood, getting your body right, your game tight, your image on point, purpose on lock. Let's start the top. How important is it for guys to get their body right?
Guys, I'm gonna tell you something right here, and this is the thing. And guys, I know guys hate this shit here, but I tell you guys all the time, I was well over 300 pounds. I am telling you, it is a big difference. Most women are not attracted to men whose chest is bigger than theirs. Point blank, period, guys. Women do not want to turn around and touch something that's softer than them. All right? And when I say this, guys, I'm not saying you got to be Arnold Schwarzenegger or Ronnie Coleman. So I don't want nobody going out thinking that they got to get 20-inch arms and squat 500 pounds. That's not what it's about. What it's about is keeping yourself in a healthy state. A healthy state, guys, can be anywhere from 12 to 15% body fat. I'm not trying to turn you guys into Mr. Olympia, all right? But what I am saying is I want y'all to get yourself in the best shape that you possibly can, not only for women, but just health-wise, all right? But if we're going to just keep this to women, I am telling you right now that most of you guys' pussy would go up immediately if you drop 20 or 30 pounds. Immediately.
Well, let's not just keep it to women. Let's broaden it up because I try to work on the whole man. So take it anywhere you want to.
Yeah, guys, listen here, guys. A lot of the opportunities that I get, I would not get. Let's say this for a second. All right, I'm a dating coach. Would y'all guys be taking advice from me for real if I was 300 pounds? Let's just think about that now. I can still be banging bitches, but would you want to be taking dating advice from a dating coach 300 pounds? I don't even know too many heavy set dating coaches. So the point I'm saying, even at the gym or anything in life, when people see you take care of yourself, they give you a little bit more respect. When you carry yourself like you don't even care about yourself, then why should I care about you? See, a man that look like he care about himself, that's a pride to that. And when you carry yourself, when you out of shape and you look like you need a C-cup bra and shit like that, like you don't give a fuck. Right. It's like you don't even care about life. All right. So you want to carry yourself like you got a pride about yourself, like you got some confidence about yourself, not like you just don't give a damn about yourself. But that's a good question. I like that.
See, and here's what I try to get guys to understand. I wore this suit because it didn't cost a lot. You can sit around and just look cool in a nice white t-shirt and jeans. Don't wear the tennis shoes. Throw on some double monk strap shoes, some cool boots. And if you just walk around and wear a fragrance, a cologne, you get 1 or 2 cool points for wearing a fragrance. You get 1 or 2 cool points for just good shoes. You could be a guy, you could be a 4 or a 5, and you automatically jump up to the 8 range with women. But if you actually look like you give a damn, women key on that. Men key on that. So even if you're not at the point with women, first off, other men see that in you. Then the most important thing is you see that in yourself. When you see yourself in the mirror every day, looking good, smelling good, you walk around with a more sense of confidence. You walk around and treat yourself better. So that's your body right. Now the next part is your game tight. And understand, guys, game is not just for women. Game is just your strategy for life. How you gonna get what you want out of this? How important is game in your personal and your professional life, AMS?
Guys, I have a strategy that I'm doing to build my business on this dating coach. I'm not just waking up every day just hoping things fall into place. I actually have a thought out strategy. Even from now, I got a strategy for a year of where I'm trying to get to. I'm not just aiming blindly with this and hoping everything just stick. I'm actually putting work. So I actually have a game plan. So guys, if you know what your purpose is, you need to be trying to hatch out a game plan to see it to fruition. It ain't gonna just happen, all right? And don't be looking for the short road. One thing I see with a lot of guys who start YouTube channels, this, that, and other, They looking for money right up from the get-go. Build your platform, the money will come. The same with your purpose. If you got a passion for music, you ain't gonna make no money in the beginning, but have a strategy that you can eventually make money off of it. I've been seeing Kevin grind on YouTube for a very long time, trying to get his business bigger and bigger and bigger. All right, so understand that, but he has a strategy and he's employing it and he's doing it. I have a strategy to get my dating shit going further and further, and I got a game plan step by step of what I'm trying to emphasize to get out there. So anything you do in life, guys, whether you're trying to lose weight, improve on your finances, or learn game, you need to have a game plan about going set a time frame. Okay, I want to have this done by this time. I want to have this done by this time, and I want to have this done by this time. Don't be just throwing shit to the wall and hoping something stick. Figure out a strategy and a game plan. In the business world, we call it a business model. You need to have a business model. If you want somebody to invest in your business, you need to have a business model. All right. So I want you guys, if I teach you guys all the time, I tell you guys all the time about get on your purpose, get on your purpose. Well, also when you get on your purpose, map out a strategy and steps. And the reason why you want to do this, guys, because won't nothing happen. All right, it'll be 5 years down the road and you be still on the first step. All right. And one thing, what I'm doing when I write my book, one thing the book says is how many words you want to put a day, because they don't put that, won't shit happen. It'll be 10 years, you'd still be writing in this fucking book. Right. All right. So, and that's what you got to do with life. You ain't got something to tell you how many words, but you got to set, I want to have this done by this amount of time. I want to have this done by this amount of time. And I want to have this done by this amount of time. Set goals, small goals, and attain them goals.
There you go. So, guys, you hear a lot of people talking about get on your purpose, get on your purpose, get on your purpose. And there is one question I hear asked more than anything else. How do you find your purpose? How did you discover your purpose? Did you always know? Did it fall in your lap? Kind of give them a roadmap to kind of be able to look for the signals to point to what it is they really should be doing with themselves.
All right, guys, I was doing bouncing, right? I was doing bouncing in a nightclub, and I used to be, even though I was fat, I was strong.
I was a bouncer too.
Yeah, I was jacked, you know what I'm saying? But I was fat. I was fat on top of it, but it was a lot of muscle too. So it wasn't like I would look like Nutty Professor. I looked like a fucking linebacker. But I still was fat. My face was fat. And a guy came in there, and I'm standing there, and he talking to me, hey, man, how you get so big? And we talked for like 30 minutes to an hour about what I do, this, that, and the other. And at the end of that conversation, he told me something that changed my life. He said, man, you sound like you know a lot about that. He said, it sounds like you need to get into that instead of standing up here by this door. Now, he kind of pissed me off at first, Kevin, because he like standing by this door, like you ain't doing shit here standing by this door. But when I thought about it, I said, this motherfucker right. I got all this fucking knowledge about training, yet I'm up here standing by this door to make sure no fights break out.
Right.
And he was telling me, you need to get into that. Some little European guy from Europe that wasn't even here that I'm just talking to changed my fucking life and set me on the goal. That very next day, because I always love fitness, the very next day I looked to see what it would take for me to get fucking certified and what all the steps I need to do. I said, okay, everybody, I did research on it, said it take about 6 months to get the certification. I just studied it every day, still going to work, got the certification, went out, got hired the first fucking day on the job. And listen, I'm going to tell y'all guys something. When I went to the job, I didn't even have no clients. But this is what I tell you guys when you got to come at a crossroad with your purpose. I didn't even have no clients, but I saw the fucking potential of what I could be making and what I was doing, and I took a chance. It's a chance, guys. All right, it's a chance. I ain't gonna sit up and tell you no fucking fairy tales. It's a chance, but I believed in myself and I believed in my hustle. All right, and I was tired of the life I was living, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna eat, live, shit in this goddamn gym 24/7 till I get my clients up. All right. Now I did that. And I'm doing that every day. And then every day, you know, I'm fucking hoes to sleep. And my guys are coming to me telling me about girls, and I'm giving them advice. I'm doing this for years and years, giving guys advice, my clients, giving them advice on, you know, girls and what to do. And then they all tell me something, you should write a book about this shit. Because I would give them advice and then they would get laid. And then they would come back and tell me, man, that shit you told me, that word, you should write a book on this shit. And then I said, yeah, I should, but I don't know how the fuck I would sell it. And then and then one day I'm just sitting up and I'm watching all these dating coaches on YouTube. I said, man, I just started a YouTube channel and build my goddamn name up. I just turned the damn phone on and made my first fucking video, how to prevent flakes.
There you go.
How to prevent flakes, just in my fucking bedroom, turned the camera on. Here we is 5.5 months later. I'm the biggest black dating coach on YouTube. Well, I ain't say the best because I don't want no beef. I said the biggest. And, go ahead.
No, but and what I'm hearing is a lot of you just do it. And that's one of the things that guys need to understand. When you're looking to be on your purpose to be something so natural to you that even if you wasn't on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you'd still be living this life.
Right.
I am this, so this is what I be. Everything you talked about. So guys, what is it that you do if you weren't getting paid? Not every passion is your purpose, but those are clues. So your body right, your game tight, your image on point. I'm gonna tell you guys that your image is everything. I know of so many guys in general, a lot of brothers in particular, push back on the notion of having to play the image game. You don't think it works, but what the guys who are winning, the AMSs of the world, the guys in the top 5-10%, the guys who are pulling the dime pieces, doing what it is you want, they understand how to play the game. Image is a game. It's at that first 7 seconds. So a woman need to put you into the yes or no category. How when you go out, how does your image play versus other guys? Because you talk about going out to a lounge and throwing on just maybe a polo or a button up in a blazer. How does that play versus the rest of the cats out there?
My image, guys, is first of all, when I go out, I'm in my own little world. I already got bitches. All right. So when I go out, in my mindset, I'm here just to enjoy myself.
There you go.
I need you guys. I've been saying this shit for the longest. I'm not some thirsty dudes out hollering at every chick that's passing by. All right. I'm in here, man. I'm having me some drinks. The music is good. I'm with my mans. We having a good time. We talking about how we gonna make more money. Right. I'm not in here. Man, listen. I'm on my purpose, guys. When I'm out with my man, we in that strategy. We in there talking about the Cavaliers and what they need, adjustments they need to make. We in there enjoying ourselves. We ain't in there chasing ass. All of us already got rotations. So understand, this is gonna make the women choose us because we sending off the image that we are not thirsty. Right. All right, guys. I've been saying this over and over and over again. Now, what does this come off to women? That we're successful. Right. Broke dudes sit around and run around the fucking club hunting chicks. Successful dudes are somewhere plotting on how to make more money. Hey, man, what we going to do this weekend? What we traveling to this summer? We enjoying our own selves. So my image is the image of a guy who's already getting fucking laid because I'm not in here to chase no fucking ass. And like I say, guys, when we do this, I am telling you, women, I say about 30 minutes in, all the women are fucking choosing us. All of them. And this is the biggest issue y'all guys gonna have to have when y'all get to this point. Luckily, I'm 6'5", 230 pounds, and all my friends are bouncers, so we pretty big dudes. But the biggest problem you're gonna have is hating ass niggas, because niggas see this. And niggas sit back, and what they want to do now is, okay, they the alphas of the room. And so now we want to show we the alphas of the room. All right. So that's the biggest issue you're going to have with it when going out. Not attracting women. It's the dudes. All right. So that's what, listen, guys, image is everything. And the image you want to send off is that I'm just in here to have a good time, not hunting chicks.
And the main thing, and what I hear from that, guys, is what I like about your strategy is you portray yourself as you are a high value male, and women choose you. So you use everything available to be the cheat code. The only women you deal with are the women who already showed some sort of interest in you, and you set that up by getting your image, your body right, your game tight, your image on point, your purpose on lock. That's like catnip to these broads. That's like, and it shows to other men who are out doing business. Men who are doing business see other men on their grind and want to know that person to see if they can do some work together. We got a call in the call queue. I want to take the first call, see who's here. Hold on, AMS.
All right, go ahead, bro.
All right, caller, you on the line, 202-423. What's your first name? Hello? All right, going back in the call queue. 732-778, you're on with Kevin and AMS. What's your first name, caller?
Yeah, what's up, AMS? How you doing, my man?
What's up, bro?
Go ahead, man.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Here.
Yeah, AMS, what's going on, buddy? How are you?
What's up, bro?
I can't hear you guys.
You can't hear?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah,
I
okay.
can hear you, but I can't hear AMS.
Hold on.
I'm here, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead. He can hear you.
Yo, AMS, what's going on, man?
Go ahead.
What's up, bro?
All right, so AMS, firstly, you got to be doing more question and answer sessions on YouTube because you're like the best at it. It's like my favorite thing to watch. I'm enjoying it. And I'm meeting all these other guys that you get interviewed on, and they're great, but they're no AMS, let me tell you. I'm talking about the top
Thank
of
you,
the heap.
bro. I
But anyway,
appreciate that.
my question to you, AMS, is I've got 2 or 3 girls that I've been banging readily, like just you come over, bang them out, and then they're gone. You know what? I'm getting a little tired of it. You know, it's like the same routine over and over again, and it's sort of easier just not even to have them over and just whack off and just finish the job. You know, like what are your thoughts on that?
Well, let me ask you this. What's the caliber?
Hello?
Because I never hear guys say that about 9s and 10s. They say that
I
about
can't hear you,
7s.
so I'm just gonna hang up. All right,
Go
later.
ahead. He's answering the question. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, AMS.
All right. I wanted to know what's the quality of the women, because whenever I hear guys say that, it's never 9s and 10s that they're getting tired of. What they're getting tired of is banging average looking chicks. So what's the quality? What's the level of these women?
Well, he dropped off. So
Okay.
let's do that. Go ahead.
But when I hear guys say that, what I want guys to do is try to improve the quality of women. Because you ain't getting tired of banging 9s and 10s. I can tell you that right now. 9s and 10s, you get a hard on when they in their clothes.
Right.
What you getting tired of is you getting tired of banging these average looking chicks. So what I want when I hear that, I want you to step your game up, because you dealing with average looking chicks. You ain't getting tired of. I guarantee you ain't getting tired of banging them Instagram model type chicks.
Right.
I guarantee you that. You
Right.
don't hear Drake talking about something. I'm getting tired of banging all these bad bitches on Instagram, do you? This guy's banging average looking chicks.
There you go. Okay, guys. So here we're gonna do 2 things. Number one, for everybody who says AMS need to do this, AMS need to do that. AMS is still on YouTube. He's just on Patreon. So if you want to get with him, I'll drop the Patreon link. He's still uploading on Patreon every day. He's just not in these YouTube streets dealing with this YouTube bullshit.
Nah.
You want to see the stuff that he's doing? He's still on Patreon dropping content. He still does the streams every now and then. Number one. Number two, when you call in, you got 30 seconds to go ahead and state your question. You go ahead and say hello, whatever. Say what you like. AMS can hear you. I can hear you. And then, he'll answer your question and we get on back out there. But while we got more guys calling in, I want to get down to the next point.
Let me say one more thing.
Go ahead, Phil.
Kevin. Also, guys, if you can't get through on the line, hit Kevin's super chat up, man, and I can see the message up, the question up here on the super chat.
There you go. That's what's up. Show love in the super chat, man. This man is busy. He's the most requested guy in the manosphere right now. And I wanted to be able to marry game and image because, guys, they all go hand in hand. And even if you're down here at the bottom, everybody got to start somewhere. There is no downside to becoming the best version of yourself each and every day. So when you have your purpose on lock, all these things together, you become an unstoppable force. So guys tend to say this thing. What I tend to hear a lot of guys say they're on their purpose, they're on their grind. How can these guys really know whether or not they own it or they just tell themselves a lie?
Oh, it's easy. Guys, if what you doing, you couldn't do it for free. Like when I was doing the training, I was training guys for free. All right. And then somebody said, man, you get paid for this shit. I was doing it for like chump change. And then I found out you can make some serious money doing this shit, but I was just doing it for love. And with the dating advice I was giving to my clients, I was not charging them. I'm just giving them free advice because I just love doing it and I wanted to see them get good results. So in other words, guys, what you doing is it should be free. Like, let me tell y'all guys something. Do y'all ever wonder why LeBron James is so good? And the reason why he's so good, because he obviously loves basketball. And what I mean by that is, in the off season, while other players are gallivanting around and chasing tail and doing this, this man is already back in the gym working on his craft because he loves what he do. That's why he's great. That's why Kobe Bryant was great. When you have people that have the athletic ability like Vince Carter or somebody like that, but they don't put the work in, then they're not going to become an all-time great. Now, you take somebody like Vince Carter, he had the ability, but he didn't have the work ethic. And that's what it takes, because he obviously didn't love basketball like that. All right. So when you love what you do, guys, I'm grinding right now. Look how I look. You know what I'm saying? I ain't not chasing tail. I got plenty of money in the bank. I could be at a lounge or something right now, but I love what I do. I love Skype sessions. I love writing my book. I love what I do. It never feels like work. It almost feels like a crime getting paid to do the shit. All right. Understand what I'm saying? So what you doing should be something that you got to ask yourself, could I do this for free? Let's hypothetically say you're making 300 grand a year, but you fucking hate life. You hate your fucking job. You make a lot of money, you work a lot of hours. I train guys who make $1 million a fucking year, stockbrokers in New York, and they tell me every day how they hate it. That's not their fucking purpose.
Right.
They make a lot of money doing it, and you know they work a lot of hours, so they grinding, but that's not their purpose. They hate it. All right. So you need to look at what you love to do. And I know a lot of you guys don't like to say, well, I like to play video games or this, that, and the other. Well, you need to start your fucking video game channel and start getting reviews on video games and get paid to fucking review video games. All right? Do something like that. That's what you need to do. I don't care how silly it sounds. All right? I don't care how stupid it sounds. You need to find out who is in that field making money and how they went about doing it. All right? All I'm doing is just following the blueprint of what I seen other dating coaches did. They started a YouTube channel, then they started doing Skype sessions, then they wrote a fucking book. I'm just following the blueprint of what I see other successful dating coaches done. So the blueprint should already be laid out for you. All right. Just follow what successful people have done before you and model their business model. All right. And monetize it. But the main thing, guys, out of all that shit is make sure you love doing it. You should love to get up in the morning. All right.
There you go. You should, and that's one of the things I talk about, guys. I want you to like who you see in the mirror. If you don't like who you see in the mirror, all the stuff I talk about is not to be walking around peacocking and putting on the front for anybody else. It's for you. You got to like who you see in the mirror because you doing all this shit for you. Ain't nobody going to be patting you on the back and saying, good job. You're going to be grinding with your head down. You got to love this stuff. Now, here's one thing I often hear. Yeah, man, that sounds cool for you, AMS. You 6'4", 200 pounds, living in New York, attractive dude, you got all this money and such and so forth. Yeah, Kevin, you got this wardrobe and all those. You lucky like that. You lucky like that. How much of this is luck and how much of this is preparation?
So we going with life ain't fair. That's the card we playing, guys. Life's not fair. Okay, so somebody born who can't walk. How y'all feel about that? How about somewhere in America right now, it's an 8-year-old girl that's going to probably die of cancer sometime this week. So that's the card we're going to play. We're going to play Life's Not Fair. Life didn't deal me a good hand. Okay, all right, I'm 6'4", 6'5", but guess what, guys? I have no athletic ability as in jumping or running. When I used to play on the basketball team, one of the reasons why I'm not pro is guys used to jump over my goddamn head. They were blessed with more athletic ability than me. I just accepted it, all right? So don't play this Life's Not Fair bull crap. All right. Take the hand you was dealt and make the best out of it. All right. Just because I'm 6'4", don't make me a better human being than you. Use what you got and make the best out of it. We ain't gonna sit around and play this Life's Not Fair crap because it's something you got that I ain't got.
There you go.
It's something you can do better than me. More than one thing, probably. So you need to focus on trying to make the best out of that situation. All right. Not sitting around pouting that I'm saying, listen. When I was in school, it was this dude named, I won't say his last name. I still remember he was that legendary. It's been fucking 25 years, but I can still remember the motherfucking name. The motherfucking name was Dre in the 7th grade. And I'm tall then. I'm like 6'1", 6'2" then. And girls would let him touch them, but they would not let me touch him. And he like 5'5", but he had the image. I wasn't mature yet. I hadn't matured yet. He was a mature 13, 14 years old. See, I wasn't mature yet. So girls would let him touch him. I'm sitting there, he looking at me smiling, girls let him rub on the butt. So then they slap my hand away. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't about height. It ain't about height. He had the image. All right. He had the charisma. So don't give me this height crap.
You mentioned something about maturity, and I want to get back to that, but one thing that I often find is useful for guys is hearing success stories about average everyday guys that they can probably relate to who started from here and now they're here. Do you have anybody that you work with in the recent past that is a success story that stands out that may give these guys some inspiration to get up off their ass and do what they need to do?
No, because people are fucking talkers. I got you. I can tell you right now. I can tell you a bunch of people I know that done talked.
There you go.
I can give you those stories all day. But as far as people that don't put actions to words, no. All people do is this right here.
That's it.
Run their fucking mouth. I'm gonna tell y'all guys something. I'm writing a book right now, right? I train a guy that works for Amazon, and when I was sitting down and talking to him, the process of going through the process of getting the book published, he told me, "Just tell me when you got it done." Y'all guys know why he told me tell me when he got it done? Because he know people just run their fucking mouth. I don't want to sit up here and talk to you for about an hour about something that probably is not even gonna happen because all people do is run their fucking mouth. And so he didn't even want to talk no more. He said, "Talk to me when you get it done." Now, he didn't say that, but I knew what he meant. What he meant is people do is talk. There's a good chance you probably don't even write that fucking book, and I don't want to waste my time talking you through the procedure. So, guys, the point of me saying all that is all people do is talk. And a lot of you guys are going to look at this live stream and going to get all full of machismo and feel all confident. As soon as we turn this damn camera off, you're going to go right back to your ordinary life, and all that spunk you had gonna die down. Guys, put foot to action. Put foot to action. I plotted for like a month before I finally turned that camera on and put the first video on YouTube. I kept on putting it off. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And one day I just said, I came back from the store and I said, fuck it. Let's do it. Time to stop talking. All right? So, guys, and he was saying, do you know one person? I can't tell you one person in my life right offhand, I could tell you that was in a bad situation and put words to action. And all people do is fucking talk, Kevin.
Well, you know one thing? That's why I hammer image so much, because image is one of those things that at a glance, you can automatically tell when somebody's gone from talk to action. When somebody has got up off their ass and start going to the gym, you can tell. You can tell because you start seeing changes in their body. You start seeing changes in how they act. When somebody starts really putting themselves in there, grinding their purpose, they're not as available. You can't just call them up and bullshit with them no more because they miss it. So that's why I hammer image so much, and guys get hung up thinking it's just about some fancy clothes. I'm like, no. You're actually showing yourself and everybody else you actually in this shit. You grinding. And when you do that, it makes an impact on you and on everybody else. So
let me add on to that, Kevin.
Go ahead.
Let me add on to that. And what Kevin just said, guys, is I like that. And people get up and get action. But this the thing. People quit when things get difficult. People quit when they don't lose 20 pounds in the first week. People quit when they ain't made their first million the first week. Guys, it ain't going to be easy. All right? So don't quit after 2 weeks and you ain't made $1 million or you ain't lost the 50 pounds. Everything takes time. All right? So this the thing. When I said people don't put words to action, people do put words to action. It lasts 2 weeks. When they ain't see that they ain't lost all that weight and they ain't made $1 million in 2 weeks, they quit. So some of them will get up and get to it. And then when they realize, damn, I thought I have 1 million subscribers by now. Motherfucker, you've been on here a month.
Right.
You ain't, I only got 100 subscribers in a month. What the hell you thought you was going to do? You see what I'm saying? And so this is the point I'm saying, guys. If you just go through YouTube, there's a bunch of people that done just abandon their YouTube channel, that they did it for a little while, and just because they ain't have 1 million subscribers in the first 2 months, they quit. Well, the thing I'm telling you guys is everything takes time. Don't nothing happen overnight. All right? So if you do put words to action, you can't quit when the action is tougher than what you thought it going to be, because I can guarantee you it will be.
There you go. Somebody asked if I worked out, and I'm going to tell you something. I believe in doing what other people won't do. When I actually cycle 200 to 300 miles a week, and I still teach spin class. Go in the average spin class in the gym and see how many men you see in there, or see how many black men you see in there. Ain't a whole lot of us, but I wanted to go in there because I like to be able to challenge myself to do something that other folks are afraid of. When you hit the gym, you actually are setting yourself apart from even your friends, everybody else around you. When in your business as a trainer, how do people actually? Do people really sit back and talk that much to you too, and don't stay on their programs? Or
well, this is the thing I can tell you right now, guys. And me as a trainer, whenever I go out and people find out I'm a trainer, people go out and they find them a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to ask me about what I need to eat, this, that, and the other. I shut it down right there. Right then on the spot, because I know all people do is talk.
Right.
And so I shut it down right there. People want me to get them a whole program. As soon as they find out I'm a trainer, they want me to get them a whole program, a whole diet program.
Mm-hmm.
I shut it right down right then and there, because I know they probably not going to stick with it, and I don't want to waste my fucking time, guys. So, yeah, even in the fitness industry, it's real big about people just talking to you about a bunch of gibberish.
Well, and that's true. When you start getting on your grind and on your purpose, you don't have time to waste with folks. So, and because you're so much doing your stuff, do you find that people now, when they come around you, think like, damn, is this guy's an arrogant asshole? Because you just give them a straightforward answer like that. And
well, this is the thing, guys. Well, this is the thing, guys. Whenever you start getting confidence and stuff, the people who gonna think you being arrogant, that's a reflection on them. All right. So just because you feeling good about yourself, oh, he's arrogant, because they don't feel good about themselves, so they want to try to kill you. See, this is how people do. You know, I don't want to say black. I'm just gonna say people. This is how people do. When they feel shitty about themselves and you feeling good about yourselves, you just gonna be labeled as arrogant. All right. So don't worry about that. People talk about Jesus. Don't worry about that. When you start feeling good about yourself, like let's say take Kevin right here for a second, right? Like how he dressed. All right. So if he went around a lot of his family right now and he's just a normal Kevin, right? Someone gonna be like, oh, he think he all that with his, his little suit on. They might not say it to his face, and he might don't know it, but I'm just telling you how it's gonna be. And he's just the same guy, but how they gonna be thinking is, why he come over here dressing all that suit and stuff like that? That's gonna happen, guys. You can't let little shit like that get to you. That's gonna happen. That I can tell you right now, being black, that's a big issue with hate.
Well, let me ask you this though. When you start getting on your grind, on your purpose, getting your ego stuff on, how important is it for you to be around like-minded people?
Oh my God, guys, let me tell you something like this.
Speak on that,
guys. Let me tell you something like this here. Listen, guys, I came to New York to get away from that bullshit, to get away from that negativity. All right, guys, if you trying to get on your grind and you are constantly hanging around haters, they ain't gonna have nothing negative to say. They gonna have nothing but negative things to say. And listen, guys, when you on your purpose, let's be honest about this, right? What is your purpose? Your purpose is gonna be like a lofty goal, right? Like a dream almost, or something. People who work 9 to 5s and that's all they want to live and do and die, they don't want to hear about you conquering the world and all this, that, and the other, when all they know is they little $12 an hour job and they don't have nothing else better to do. Listen, guys, get around people that are striving for the ceiling like you, striving for the sky like you. If you hanging around people that ain't nothing wrong with if you don't make no money, but say, okay, tomorrow I want to be better. But that ain't gonna be the average person. The average person is content and scared of their own fucking shadow. And when you start telling them about your lofty goals, they gonna start fucking hating you. And they gonna try to tell you it's unattainable. All right? Well, listen, didn't nobody at the gym even know I was doing this dating stuff. They just not starting to find my videos slowly on YouTube. I ain't tell nobody. Because why I ain't tell nobody? Because I don't want nobody trying to put doubt in my head or, man, that ain't gonna happen. This is what people do. They try to kill your dream. All right. So if you do got some goals, I suggest you keep that shit to yourself, because people who are conditioned to work a 9 to 5 and think that's all life is are gonna try to feed you nothing but negative. And let's be honest about this. People are working on their goals. Why do people quit? Well, their friends put negativity in their head and tell them how long it's gonna take and how hard it's gonna be. And then all of a sudden you start thinking like, man, you know what? They right, man. I'm crazy thinking I can do this. I can't do this, man. And then they get back into their 9 to 5 or their comfort zone. All right. Because if you trying to monetize your purpose, let's be honest, guys. I'm not gonna shit you guys. It's gonna be some risk in there. All right. I had to cut down on sessions, on evening sessions. I had to give my evening clients away for Skype sessions. Well, what if my little what they call it, little bubble on YouTube just burst and I was a little fad for 2 weeks, and now all of a sudden the Skype session stopped. Well, I believed in myself. You see what I'm saying? So I gave away guaranteed sessions to pursue this. It's a gamble. I'm not gonna sit up and tell you it's not like a gamble, but you got to believe in yourself. And what you're gonna have is negative people want you doing the same bullshit that they doing. You got to ignore that shit. I'm not gonna sit up and tell you it's not a gamble. Now it's a gamble. If you want your purpose to take off, whatever your 9 to 5 is, you either gonna have to limit it, or eventually you're gonna have to kill it all together and just go for it.
You know what? And what I'm hearing, I was going to ask you about the importance of goal setting, but you blew that one out. When you're doing what you're doing, you really are out there alone. It's like building it's like building an airplane while you're flying it. How does it feel to tell guys how important it is to be able to be by yourself and be a lone wolf while you're doing this?
Right. Well, guys, listen, I ain't gonna say always, but about 10 years ago, I developed the ability to be alone. All right. Because up to that point, I always, if I would see people hating on me or jealous on me, I would just tolerate it, and because I ain't want to, be alone. But now, guys, I enjoy being alone. I enjoy my peace of mind because I'm always working on my purpose. All right. Even when I was doing the bouncing, I would be at the gym and fucking my hoes. But I didn't know I was gonna monetize the shit, at the time. But those experiences is now how I'm able to make money. So I didn't know fucking hoes were gonna be my purpose, but me dating all those women and trying to fuck all those women is how I'm so good, and I can get over here and make video after video after video because I done made mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake, and I can make a video about all that shit. So when guys send me emails, me being alone, guys, I'm gonna tell you something. At one point, all I had was my job, gym, and fucking hoes. I ain't fuck with no dudes, no family. All right, pretty much like that right now. All I did was just work, gym, and fuck hoes. All right. I was eventually able to make money off the gym, and now I'm able to make money off dealing with all those fucking women, going on all those fucking dates. I can sit up here and pretty much tell you everything you can do wrong with a woman. Because I done made every mistake 10 times over. All right. So the point of me saying all that, guys, is if you're gonna be on your purpose, you're gonna have to learn how to be alone. All right. Because it's gonna take up a lot of your time. I know a lot of you guys thinking like, well, if I get on my purpose, it's gonna give me all this free time and this, that, other. Eventually it will, but you're gonna have to go on a grind for a little while. All right. You're gonna have to go on the grind. Eventually it will. Eventually, somewhere down the line, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, yes, maybe you'll be able to kick back and relax a little bit. But to get it off the ground, to get it to where the business can run itself, that's gonna take some time. That's not an overnight process. All right. So it's gonna take some guys. Listen, I stay in a doorman building in Manhattan. The doorman, they can sit here and they can tell you. During the summer of last year, every day it was a different girl. They held me as a fucking hero here. And then the guy gonna tell me about a month ago, tell me something, hey man, what's going on? I don't see no action no more. And I said, man, listen, I'm on my fucking grind, man. I'm trying to do something now. I'm trying to do. And he knows he ain't been seeing the fucking women that was here. It was a different girl all the time. And it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit because I'm like,
right. It's like, damn, I'm off my game.
Oh man, listen, I ain't lost it, man. I'm just focused on something right now. I said, it'll be back. Just calm the fuck down. The bitches will be back because he an old dude and he likes seeing all those big old asses. That's what that was.
Yeah. But, for folks who go ahead. For folks who don't live in Manhattan, doormen are like your personal assistant. I lived out at River Bend West, 43rd between 10th and 11th. And the doorman could get you everything you want, and they know everybody's life. So if you fucking up, they'll know, and if you fucking, they'll know. So.
Right, exactly, bro. Exactly.
See, what I'm hearing a lot is when you get on your lone wolf stuff, and I'm hearing a lot of potential excuses or reasons why folks don't do this is fear of potential loss, fear of risk, fear of all this other kind of stuff. I fear mediocrity. I fear working for somebody else all my life and not getting there. How you from Alabama, right? And did you ever? How did you make the transition from country Alabama to being up in New York? I didn't meet a lot of folks from Alabama in Manhattan.
Well, this the thing. I always been ambitious, right? Always been ambitious. I ain't like I just got ambitious when I was in New York. When I was in Alabama, I felt like I was caged a little bit. I could feel it. I didn't, I just like, it got to be something better than this right here for me. All right. So I met a girl that went to high school in Alabama. We reunited years later, and we had a long distance relationship on Facebook. We reunited on Facebook. I hadn't seen her since high school. She sent me a friend request on Facebook. we were friends for a little while, just talking on Facebook, this, that, and other. And then we went on and made a relationship because she was coming down here every month, once a month, to see her mom and stuff. Right. And so we ended up having a long distance relationship. And then after a while, we came to the conclusion that one of us had to move. Either going to be her or me. And she was like, he went away in hell. She was coming back to Alabama. And so I was like, all right, I'll move to New York because I'm bold and I take chances. I don't give a fuck. I'll take a chance, right?
Right.
So that's how I came up here. But I always knew that I needed to be bigger than what I was. I needed to get the hell out of Alabama because, it's limited down there. It's limited down there. So coming up here in New York, just being in New York, give you inspiration.
Yes.
Because guys, I don't know if you guys know anything, man. All these immigrants up here, they get their little cart. They on the corner with their food. These people a lot of them refuse to work for people. They go get their little vendor's license and they open up their little, right down the street, man. They have food, clothes, hats, whatever, man. Those immigrants, man, they laugh at Americans who born here want to work for people.
Yes.
That thing is a joke. These people going to open up stores. These people going to open up food courts, these bodegas. They laugh. They like, what these people are crazy. They blessed with all this opportunity because we've been brainwashed. All right, we've been brainwashed to put in this safety net to go work your 9 to 5, make your 40 grand a year and sit your ass down. And we think that that's all it is to life. But I'm sitting here telling you now, guys, I hope I'm inspiring somebody that been thinking about this shit. And then listen, let's get to this, guys. If you want to bang bad bitches, you're going to have to make some goddamn money, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to make some goddamn money. I'm not saying you got to be fucking Rockefeller, but you need to make some goddamn money. All right? So if you want to bang bitches and you crying about you 5'5" and this and that and the other, money is the great equalizer, baby. Listen, I ain't finna sit up here and tell y'all guys no dream, this, that, and other bullshit. I ain't telling you guys. Now y'all guys don't already know. I know it's taboo for dating coaches to tell you guys this. It's, I'm supposed to just tell you guys you need confidence. But guys, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you, if you don't think that Drake status and financial situation is helping him bang the chicks that he's banging, you bugging. We all know why he bangs the quality or level of chicks that he's banging. I'm not going to sit up here and fucking shit you. And you know what, Kevin, one reason why guys fell in love with me so fast because they already know this anyway.
Right.
And to hear a guy that finally says something that they already knew was true, to finally have a dating coach admit it, it's just so refreshing. Like, dude, don't tell me what my eyes been seeing that, all the rich celebrity guys get all the chicks, or when I go in the clubs, all the guys who got the fucking tables, all the chicks will gather around their table. Don't act like I don't see what the fuck I'm seeing.
Right. And what I'm hearing is, I tell guys, you got to get real with yourself in the mirror. If you want to really get to the next level, you got to get in that mirror and get real. And there's a freedom that comes along with getting real with yourself. If you broke, fat, out of shape, busted and disgusted, own that shit. That's where you at. And guess what? You can only go up from that. Talk about the importance of getting real with yourself. I mean, brutally real. No soft words. No, well, I'm a little overweight now. You obese, and you're gonna be a diabetic. Talk about the benefits of getting brutally real with yourself and then pushing your level.
All right, most of you guys are not. I ain't gonna say most. Let's say some of you guys are not getting laid. Let's take a honest look at the situation. What can you do with yourself to improve your situation? What are you doing, guys? Let me tell you something. Whenever I get on a grind, man. When I set out a goal, I can stop fucking with chicks completely until I attain that fucking goal. Because why can't I? Because I know that if I improve myself, not only am I going to get those chicks, I'm going to get more chicks and high quality chicks. All right? And somebody had a theory that everything a man does subconsciously is done to either attract more women or higher quality women.
The selfish gene theory.
Yeah, you heard of that theory before?
Yeah, the selfish gene theory.
Everything a man does is to attract more women or higher quality women. So, guys, I can get on my grind and knowing that, hey, if I make this sacrifice for 6 months, that in the end, that I'm going to be able to bang more chicks. Like, guys, if you go on a diet and you're working on your finances and working on your purpose, give yourself 6 months to get your shit all the way in order.
There you
6
go.
months to lose the amount of weight you want to lose. It's 6 months to get your purpose going. I ain't saying you're going to be rich, but I'm saying just to get it going to the format. You ought to have your LLC and everything start to head in the right direction. Give yourself 6 months to that. And watch how your attitude change. Watch how you feel about yourself. I ain't even talking about putting no clothes on. I'm talking about just a mental makeover. Man, I feel good. And you going to see when I go out while I'm in that image, because I almost feel like I'm too good for any bitches in there.
There you go.
Like, bitch, do y'all know what I'm working on at home? Do y'all have any idea what the fuck I'm building at home? I'm building a fucking empire.
There you
and
go.
Fucking with you ain't gonna do nothing but stop me from working on it.
You know, you mentioned something that's very important, and I've talked about this on my channel. Getting real with yourself and taking some damn time off. 6 to 12 months, fucking no broads, no doing nothing. Go fucking hide and do what you got to do. Gary Vaynerchuk is up there in New York. He talks about, especially if you're in your teens or your 20s, guys, life is long. Taking 12 to 24 months off, just getting on your grind, eating shit, it's going to set you up for a stellar 20 or 30 years.
Thank you.
Even if you're 40, you can take 6 months to 12 months off to recalibrate for another 20 or 30 years or 40 years you're going to have. Warren Buffett didn't make the majority of his fortune until 55. Life ain't over just because you fucked up, just because that broad got a hold of you. I'm going to tell you something else. That bitch that broke your heart, that you simp for, you can't get even with her. Stop all this MGTOW crying and whining. Get on your red pill grind and understand something. You're never gonna be able to get even with Tanasha. You're never gonna be able to get even with old girl, but you can have better outcomes for everything else. Talk about taking some time to yourself and then living this no fear lifestyle. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Go ahead, Amos.
Right. Guys, let me tell y'all something. If you really and truly on your purpose, let me be honest with you. It ain't something that you got to think about. Like, I don't have to think about, man, do I want to? My purpose is taking up all my time without me even thinking about it. I get up, I go train my morning clients, I come home, I prepare my meals. The reason I'm preparing my meals right now because I'm dieting down so I can promote my fucking fitness line that I'm getting ready to launch this summer. So I want to lose like another 25 pounds and get ripped. So I'm cooking all my meals and weighing all my meals because I'm trying to get lean as fuck by August 1st. And so that's when I want to do a big lunch on my fitness line. And so I'm doing that. So that takes time to cook and clean all that bullshit up. Then I do my fucking videos for my Patreon and my fitness channel. And then I write my book for a couple of hours. And then I do Skype sessions. They gone, guys. They gone. This ain't something that I'm like, oh, should I go in there and do this? My day is gone. I don't have time to fucking play around and this and that. Listen, my day is gone. You should be constructing your day just like that. And notice one thing I said up in there, all that shit I just said. I love all that shit. I love getting up, come training my clients. I love coming home, cooking my foods, getting my body right. I love doing my videos on YouTube. Don't you see how I act when I'm doing them? I love making them fucking videos. I love writing in my book, my strategies. I love doing my Skype sessions because I love my clients that I Skype with. Guys, the best thing I can get is an email saying, hey, man, I banged that chick, man. Thank you for that advice. I get that shit all the time, guys. I love what the fuck I'm doing. And then when I get through with all that, I'll have a game recorded. I'll watch that till it's time to go to bed, and I get up and I do it all over again. That's my day, Monday through Friday. Saturday, half the day is gone, training. The other half, I enjoy myself. Sunday, I make my schedule out for the week, and I fucking write in my book and eat and chill, or I have a chick come over. That's my week right there. And that's all I'm going to do up to the fucking summer. Up till I get my body lean so I can do my photo shoot to launch, push my fucking fitness line.
There you go. And what I'm hearing, guys, is when you are on your grind, on your purpose, you ain't heard nothing about getting an Instagram, being in the DMs. You ain't heard nothing about these hoes out here. All this stuff is high value male activity, and that's just focusing on his stuff. Women are a byproduct of success. Women are a byproduct of all this. If you get on your grind and do what you have to do, they come along. And if they don't want to be on your program, guess what? You got more stuff to do. They'll either get down or get out.
And watch this right here. Watch this right here, guys. Now, you seen what all I just said, right? You seen all that shit I just said, right? Well, that makes me attracted to women because I'm not available. All right, I'm not available to a chick. And this is what I'm saying. When I was telling you guys act high value, even if you're not, but like I was saying, I want you guys to start being high value. I am high value. I don't have time to fuck around with chicks this, that, and the other. I don't have fucking time. I can't stop. If a chick right now was to call me, I can't say, hold on, Kevin, let me answer this phone.
Right.
Because this girl, me and him gonna be on here a couple of hours. You see what I'm saying? And so the point of me saying that is, that's making me unavailable. I'm not sitting in my fucking room rubbing my balls, wondering what I'm gonna do tonight and what chick who I'm gonna hit up on Instagram. I'm fucking busy. All right. But that's gonna make you more attractive because you're less available. Right. That's what I say and tell you guys to be on your purpose. This is part of my purpose. This is helping me get more subscribers. It's gonna help him get more subscribers. This is part of my purpose. This is work.
Well, you know what? And you said something and you went over it. He said he's dieting down to get ready to launch another business. Guys, if you just are joining the stream, you've heard me talk about the 4 pillars. Get your body right. Guys, you need to be an athlete for your life. You don't have to be Schwarzenegger, but you need to have a strength base and the stamina to get in there and grind for 12 to 16 hours to do what you got to do. How important, talk about how important it is for a guy to really get in there and get his body together for the business of life. Fuck these hoes, for the business of life.
Well, the one thing I want to teach you guys about, man, is that one thing that I'm doing now, and I'm glad he brought this topic up. One thing I'm doing now that I wasn't doing was I was lifting for aesthetics, but I wasn't healthy. And if you guys have been, anybody who follow my fitness channel, this year I said I want to get healthy. I got more injuries going on with my body from bench pressing 400 pounds and squatting 600 pounds, all that shit. So what I'm doing now, guys, is I'm living for more health. I'm doing more calisthenics. I'm doing more mobility type stuff. I'm foam rolling. I'm stretching because I want to be healthy. I'm actually doing cardio. Only cardio I ever did was when I lift weights because I work out at it and fast. I ain't sitting around on Facebook. So I get my cardio while I'm working out, but I still now, even doing that, I go and get on the treadmill for 20, 30 minutes after my workout, which before all I would get my cardio from was the weights. All right. So as you guys hit the gym, I also want you guys to put an emphasis on health. That's something I never put an emphasis on. So technically, guys, I'm not fit because fit is endurance, flexibility, and mobility, and endurance and strength. All I had was strength. You see what I'm saying? All right. So what I want you guys this year to do is be fit. I want you guys to be working on your endurance. You should be able to run a 5K without stopping. All right. You should be able to jog a 5K without stopping. You should be able to be more mobile. If you got a lot of the injuries, a lot of the inflammation. I just got a guy hit me up the other day, said something about tendons and inflammation. That comes from guys having tight muscles and movement patterns and shit like that. And things get tight and the muscles start to pull on the tendons. All right. And you start to get inflammation, you start to get tendonitis. So I want you guys to do this year, man. I want you guys to just be healthy, not just working out for aesthetics. That's what I've dedicated my channel to. I want you guys to be fit and healthy, not just, oh, I got big arms, I got big chest. Yeah, but can you touch it? Can you wipe your ass? The point I'm saying, I want you guys healthy.
Yeah, dude, I was working out 4 hours a day, 4 days a week, maxing 415. I done tore my shoulders up. Now I'm a martial artist. I have 3 black belts. Since I started doing martial arts, kung fu, I am flexible, I am lean. But what really did it was when I got on that bike, I got a motor. I can fight 9 rounds without getting winded. I can get on that bike and go 20 or 30 miles and then go do what I need to. Men, we got to get to that point. Get that cardio in. Because I talk about all this stuff on my channel. Because it all starts with that body. Because you can't, if you want to be a rich, you want to be wealthy, passed on general wealth, you got to have a body for life. You got to live and not have diabetes, cancer, heart disease. You got to get out there. And too many men in general, brothers in particular, we are overweight. We got to get ourselves in shape for the game of life. Right. So I'm liking what I'm hearing. That's why when you said that thing about your upcoming fitness stuff, I'm like, yeah, we need to talk about that because a lot of stuff you see on YouTube is, muscles and all that kind of stuff. We need to get our lungs together.
Well, see, the thing is, I train in New York City. Big arms and a big chest, you're gonna starve. All right. These the guys that I train, stockbrokers and shit like that, millionaire stockbrokers, they don't care about having 18-inch arms and shit like that. What they care about is, hey man, I sit like this all day, so I want you to straighten me out. All right, that's what I deal with all day. I'm not in there getting guys 20-inch arms. What I fix is corrective patterns, all right, and stuff like that. People say my back hurt. Well, your back hurt because your glutes not firing. So this is what I deal with. This is what I deal with all day. And so what I want guys to start doing is to do like these guys. I train these guys are Jews, and you see what they value. They value health. I don't care about having big arms. I don't care about this, that, and the other. I care about being healthy so I can enjoy to live the rest of my money. Well, I don't start taking after them because I'm like, these motherfuckers are smart. He don't care about having big arms and this, that, and the other. He just want to be healthy. And so that's what I'm taking on.
I hear a lot of guys come to my channel talk about, oh man, you talking about this fast stuff, but you skinny and the wind could blow you up. I'm like, dude, I am not at my ideal weight. At 6'4", I'm 195 pounds. But I can actually do what I need to do. I am in better shape and I can get more accomplished because my back don't hurt, my knees don't hurt. Guys, you know we need to get on that. And besides, you look better in your clothes and outside of your clothes. So, go ahead.
Let me talk on that for a second. So, guys, right there what he just said, guys, when you can wear fitting-ass clothes, that's attractive. That makes you look like a man. When you wear bag-ass clothes, first of all, if you're wearing bag-ass clothes, we know why you're wearing bag-ass clothes.
Yes, sir.
Because you're ashamed of your body. You're ashamed of the way your body shape. You can try to hide it, but if you was proud of your body, you'll want to wear something that shows it off. All right. So, guys, that is very key. When you are in shape, your clothes hang different and they look different, and that's how you see, guys. When you lean and your clothes fit, that's when you can get that expensive but the clothes is cheap look.
Oh yes.
Right? See what I'm saying? So when you lean, you can put on something you can put on a $3
like this $100 suit,
t-shirt, right? And it fitted. It looks expensive. All right. So the point of me saying all that, guys, is that should be a great motivation for you to get lean. All right.
Guys, and so you hear us talking about this. See, this is all game. This is all, we talk about women because women are a good way to keep score. But what it's really coming down to is we're talking about being on this stuff for you. Right. So no matter if you in New York City, Alabama, London, Nebraska, LA, you are still living your best life. Man, I don't want to keep you too long. I know you're busy on your grind. About how much more time you got? We've already been on about an hour.
Let me see. Let's go about 23 more minutes.
Okay, cool. Guys, what I want you to do is if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in a super chat so I can actually point them out. Somebody asked me about, am I going to do a video on hip hop style personality? I am going to do that, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to start doing more stuff for younger guys because I want to catch you guys when you're in that time to where it's really formative. AMS, imagine what would have happened if you'd have found you or me when you're in your late teens, early 20s.
Oh man, I'd be rich by now.
Right?
Well, let's go back to this right here. Let's go back to the early teens, right? So let's talk about this. Now, I wasn't probably good enough to make it to the NBA, but I definitely, if I was focused enough, I was definitely good enough to get a free education to a Division II or III school. Maybe I wouldn't have been playing at Duke, but I was good enough to get a Division I focus, chasing tail. I tell you guys about this. I didn't want to practice, and I didn't want to do homework. I wanted to chase tail. All right, thought I was cute. All the girls liked me, and instead of me focusing on my goals, I wanted to chase tail. I easily could have got at least a Division II or III scholarship, probably Division I, maybe not Duke or something like that or Kentucky, but damn, probably a Division I or something. So the point of me saying that, guys, is you see how I let women. I don't want to blame women. I'm gonna blame myself. But you see how I let my horniness and all that bullshit lead me away from my goal. All right, guys. So, and if I want to go to my late 20s, I guarantee you somewhere in there is gonna be the same thing. Chasing tail. Chasing tail is the #1 reason why most men cannot see their goals attained.
Or blow them up.
Say that again, Kevin.
Or fuck them up.
Or fuck them up. All right, guys. It'll deter you. Instead of you doing what you need to do. You trying to get out, go to the mall. I'm talking about in my 20s now. Go to the mall, trying to chase tail, go to the club, chase tail. I ain't thinking about no business plan, this, that, and other. I'm chasing tail. So, guys, if you young, you 21, 22, man, if you in school, focus on your studies. If you're a young guy, stay focused, man. Do not let that. I'm older now. I know what chasing ass will get you. It'll get you, you'll be up 20, you'll be 24, 25 years old, and you'll be fucking making chump change wondering what the fuck happened to your life. All right, or you'll end up 30 years old making chump change wondering what happened to your life.
Guys, if you're young, one thing I'm gonna tell you is you need to get up under guys like AMS. You need to be the dumbest guy in your group. Don't be the smartest guy. Number one. Number two, get out of your comfort zone. Leave your town and go somewhere. Carry your ass over to a country club instead of just going to the hip hop club. See how they do it on the other side. Stop playing spades and learn how to play chess. Stop playing video games. Get out there and learn how to play golf. Life is a contact sport. Build your network. Guys like us, we are willing to help men who are wanting to do this shit we've done because you've already, especially if you're already doing it. If somebody come up to you and tell you, hey man, I've done this, what do you think? I can give you some advice like that. That's the kind of things you need to be focusing on all through life, guys. Women are a side benefit, but they should never be your focus. So what about the value of moving?
Let me add on to that, Kevin, before you go on. Also, guys, I know you're gonna find this shocking. Money should be too. All right. When you pursuing your purpose, money should not be the biggest thing that you're seeking. Financial freedom and love of what you do. So when you listen, guys, when you own your purpose, usually what your purpose is gonna be is usually gonna be something that can offer you some kind of financial freedom. And what's financial freedom? That means that I can make money anywhere where I'm at. I don't got to be bound to where I'm at. So that should be the main goal of your purpose, to get yourself some financial freedom. That means that right now, guys, I could go to fucking California and I could have had this interview with Kevin.
That's it.
And I could go to Patreon. I could go to California and still post on my Patreon in California and still make money. My purpose is offering me some financial flexibility. I mean, availability, financial freedom, to where I don't got to be conbound to some place to make money. I could be in fucking Venezuela and do this. All right. Kevin can offer Skype sessions, image consulting sessions in fucking Brazil. So let financial freedom and you having your time, and you to stop selling your time for money. Let's hypothetically say you make $50,000 a year. All right. But you got to be at the job at 8 o'clock and you got to be there from 8 to 4. And let's say hypothetically your purpose pay you $50,000 a year, but you could be wherever you want to be. You got financial freedom. You could be here. You could be there. You can be on the go. You can have more freedom in your life. Which one you think sound better? Now you made the same amount of money, but over here you love doing what you do, and you could be anywhere you want to be and make the same amount of money that you got to be somewhere and have a boss and hate your job. You made the same amount of money now. The money is the same. All right. The money you made $50,000 here, you made $50,000 here. But over here, I love what I do, and I'm the boss, and I ain't got to be at a location to make my money. Which one sound better? So don't let money be your determining factor on that.
Yeah, right before we had our consult, right before we did this, I had a consult with a guy in Ukraine. You know, but I did the work. So guys, what you're seeing is understand what's going on right now in the world, guys. We're going through the largest change in human communication and evolution since the printing press. This whole new world, this online market is evolving before your eyes. One thing I would say, you guys understand YouTube and social media. It's not entertainment. This is the new economy.
Right.
And then you can always get in here, get in sales, employ yourself, find a way to make multiple streams of revenue. That's what I loved about this man's channel. He came in, hit the ground running, but he never did the same thing twice. Everything you're doing is going towards something else. You know, you're building an economy and a network, and you're leaving breadcrumbs behind for other guys to follow. What kind of guys would you like to see following your footsteps, so they can take what you've done, the blueprint, and make it even better than we could imagine?
Well, this is the thing, guys. If a blueprint been set follow that exact same blueprint. The blueprint for a dating coach it's been set, and I really don't see it changing.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the formula is you start a YouTube channel, build up a following, start writing your book, or create your program, or both. If that is the way it's done. I don't
Mm-hmm.
see it changing, and actually, it's actually quite easy. The only hard part is building up a social media following. Now, before social media, this right here, me doing this right here, I would have probably not. This probably wouldn't been somebody because it would have been like pulling teeth to get this shit going.
Mm-hmm.
Without social media, trying to convince people you're a dating coach, this, that, and the other. And this is why I give all the old school dating coaches all the props in the world to make a living off this shit before, social media and shit like this. Because I know it was 10 times harder to make a living off of it than to just cut on a YouTube channel and start a YouTube channel and start making videos. Right. But guys, the blueprint has been set. And like I always tell you guys, man, pretty much every business model has been made. You can make your delivery and the way you do it different, but the model has been set. All right? The model has been set, and you can just follow that model. The model ain't changing no time soon. Social media, this is going to be here to stay. And I love social media because, guys, this shit would have took so much money to get off the ground years ago. It would have been ridiculous.
My God. And one of the last things I want to kind of wrap it up before we have the super chats and then do the shout out stuff is, you're from Alabama. I live in Oklahoma. I lived in New York City. Guys, so much is important about getting out of your comfort zone, getting uncomfortable. You can't grow, you can't get that muscular lean physique without getting uncomfortable, getting there and doing the work. You're gonna get sore. You gotta get uncomfortable. You gotta get away from your nice surroundings, your friends, your family. You gotta get out there. Speak to that about getting uncomfortable to get to your goals.
Man, that was a good one right there. So here's the thing, guys. Why a lot of people don't leave their job or things like that is they just comfortable. And when you start pursuing your purpose, it's uncertain. Let's just be honest about it. It is very uncertainty. It's very uncertain. Now, me, I just been lucky. I've never been afraid to fail. I just never been. To be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Anything I've put my mind to, I've never failed at it. I've never failed at anything that I put my mind to, nothing. So I guess that's where it comes from. I guess that me knowing that I know that if I put the work in, it'll come out. Guys, if you're going to get anything in life, you're going to get what you put into it. If you put the work into it, fruits will come from it. If you half-ass it, won't nothing come from it. You got to put the fucking work in. But as far as getting comfortable, guys, you're going to have to get uncomfortable if you want to see some growth. In the gym, if you stick to the same routine, change will stop coming. You got to switch things up, go do something your body's not used to if you want to keep the results coming. The same thing is going to be with your finances. If you want to keep making more money, you're going to have to take a chance and get out that comfort zone and try something you love that's uncertain. Everybody can get up and go work a 9 to 5 and make a paycheck. But to build a business, go ahead, Kevin.
Oh, I was going to say, you live in New York City, and I'm gonna tell you, my life changed when I moved to New York City. I had never even visited. I went up there on a Friday because they told me on Friday morning, hey, we want you to go up to New York City to interview. I interviewed they wine and dined me over the weekend. I interviewed Monday. I was living out of a hotel on Wednesday. I never even visited. But going to New York, the pressure, the competition made the best come out of me. I didn't even know I had that. I made more money, got higher and further. And that's what I want you guys to hear. This man is doing, he told you when he used to live in that basement or that crazy, now he's doing all these things. What's your excuse? You got to put yourself in a position to be uncomfortable. You're going to be alone. But guess what? That's a good thing. Challenge yourself. Go out and be a big failure. You want to go for failure because muscles grow when they fail. I know you said you never fail, but I think you never failed because you also always knew that at the end of the day, you're going to do what it took to succeed.
Yeah, that's why. But more than that is I always had a strategy. I always had to go back. It goes back to what we said. I always had a strategy. When I set out a plan, I never just got up and just hope things just magically work themselves out. I always had a plan step by step of how I'm going to do this. So guys, have you a plan. Don't move blind in the dark. Set out a plan, set some timetables, and get the shit done. I had a plan when I became a trainer at the gym. I studied. I said, I'm going to give myself 6 months to study for this. I'm going to save my money. So I cut down my spending when I was doing the bounce, and I cut down my spending because I said, okay, it's going to come a point where you're going to have to quit and you're going to have to take a chance. So I already started saving up my money, waiting on that moment to come. And then when I got it, I went for it. And now, even with this, it's like I got a plan. I got a plan for everything. Book sometime in July. Fitness line, August. September, start working on my audio book for the book. It's like I got steps on everything I'm trying to do. After I do that, put out my fitness program that I want to do, sell it online. I got a step-by-step of everything I want to do.
There you go. There you go. Guys, I want to thank you, Alpha Male Strategist, for coming by and blessing this side of YouTube. You know, we over here talking about fashion and fragrance, but I talk about the whole man. And if you guys couldn't take something from this Power Pack hour and a half, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. We could go on and on, but the man has to get to do what he has to do. I put the links in the description for his channel. If you've not subscribed, of course, you probably ought to go ahead and hit the subscription and the notification. But you need to hit that Patreon because that's where the man is dropping his content every day. You know, the YouTube streets over here, they like to flag stuff because there's something about men being the best version of themselves. Folks don't like it, but we're going to take it to the next level. I'd like to thank you for coming out. Let me see if there are any super chats I can read.
Go ahead, brother.
Because guys, this was fabulous. I love to see men and actually get out here doing that thing. Let's see. I ain't going back. Practice what you preach. Salute to Kevin and AMS. Let's see. Thank you for Bookie McGraw, Marcus Allen, Tony Davis. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. Appreciate it. Humble Servant 20 came through with the $5 super chat. Bova Britt, actions will forever speak louder than whatever you talk about. Appreciate that. Intelec, what about swimming? Swimming is a great exercise. I already answered the question about, swimming is great. I'm working on swimming, actually. I suck at swimming. I'm a horrible swimmer, but that's my challenge.
That's a full body exercise,
What have you, outside of dieting down, do you have any other things that you're challenging yourself to do this year? I'm swimming and I'm going skydiving.
Oh, my thing is now I'm doing full body exercises. I'm training myself like I train my clients. All my life, I've been working in isolation, like chest press, curls. Now I'm training like I train my clients. I do the TRX and Viper and shit like that. So I do more full body movement like planks. I do stuff that bring my whole body into play. That's how I train my clients. I don't train them in isolation. So that's how I'm starting to train myself. Your body works better when you work it as a unit.
Yeah, I do Kung Fu, of course, and then cycling. But when I started doing Pilates and yoga, oh my God, they make a grown man cry. But you know what? That, and I'm afraid of heights, so I'm actually going skydiving this year. I'm jumping out of a full functioning plane because I hate being afraid of anything. I hate being afraid of anything. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. I want to thank you, AMS, for coming over. I know you're busy. Shout out to all the patrons of the channel. Shout out to the moderators. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up and see you guys the next time. Until next time, talk to you later. Thanks,
good job, man.
All right, peace. Cool.